Hi, this is question number 16 from chapter 9 of macroeconomics. Okay, let's see what's going on. So we have you are appointed as the treasury of this country, and this is the country's currency, love. So this new nation began a fiscal operation where they will spend 10 million lavs and taxes is 9 million lavs. Okay, so we have, in this case, the budget deficit. So let's call the deficit D. The deficit is 10, which is the spending, minus taxes, which is 9. So it's going to be 1 million. So 1 million and 4 million. Okay, now the difference will be borrowed from the public by selling 10 years government bonds at 5% interest rate. The interest on the outstanding bond must be added to spending each year, and we assume that the additional taxes are raised to cover the interest rate. Assume that the budget stays the same except for interest on the debt for 10 years. Okay, after 1 year, the government expenditure will be. Okay. Okay, so the government expenditure in 1 year will be the initial expenditure 10 million plus interest rate or interest on the previous deficit. So let's write interest. So let's calculate the interest in this case. So the country in the first year is running this amount of deficit. Interest rate is 5%. So interest is 1 million multiplied by 5%. And you can calculate that using your calculator. So 1 million multiplied by 5%. So it's going to be 50,000. I'm going to write 50,000. Okay, the numbers here are written in millions. So writing 50,000 in millions is going to be, you can't divide this by 1 million. So it's 5%. So first year expenditure should be 1 or 10 million plus 50,000, which is, writing it in millions should be 5%. Now, how about debt? So debt in the first year should be 1 million, right? That's the amount of deficit. So we can think of debt as the stock, the stock. You just add up the deficits. So it should be 1 million in this case. So again, in 5 years, what is the amount of government expenditure? So we can calculate that. So again, it should be 10 million plus, let's write interest for interest. How much is interest rate? So, or interest payment is interest rate, which is 5%. I'm gonna write like 0.5 instead of writing in percent. So this is like 5%, right? Multiplied by the amount of deficit in 5 years. So first year, we're going to have 1 million. Second year, we're going to have another million. Third year, we're going to have another million. Fourth, fifth. So in total, in 5 years, we have 5 million debt, and we're paying interest on this. So 5 million. I don't have enough space for zeros, so I'm just going to write M. So 5% multiplied by 5 million should be 250K. Writing this in million, it should be 0.25 million, right? A quarter of a million. So it should be like, 5 million plus 10 million. So we should get 125. 10 million, sorry. 10 million. 25. And that would be 5. And you see now we can move faster. So at the end of the period, in 10 years, right? So we're paying 5%, 10 years, and we're running a deficit in the amount of 10 million, right? So it's going to be 10 million plus 5% multiplied by 10 million. That would be 500,000. We can write it this way, 50%. And the deficit would be 10 million. Thanks for watching.